Good morning, church family. Ron Branscombe here. First of all, from the Branscombes to each of you, happy Thanksgiving. I pray that you're having a great time of fellowship and eating and watching football or whatever tradition you do on Thanksgiving Day. I pray that you're having a great time doing it. And most of all, I pray that you've had the opportunity to say thanks to God for all that He has done for us. I want to give a brief recap on 1 Timothy chapter 5. Timothy walked into a hornet's nest in leading this church, and Paul gives him some guidance, hits on a lot of topics here, but really basically gives some outline on how to treat, how church members or the body of the Christ, the church, should treat their elders, should treat their younger, should treat the widows, the younger widows, give some really good specific directions to it. You kind of get the sense with the church at this time that you might have had some people that were taking advantage of the charity of others, and that can be a challenge sometimes. And so Paul is giving Timothy some guidance on this. He also hits on later on in the chapter, or later on in this particular letter, about speaking about the elders, and the verse here of do not muzzle the ox while it is treading out the grain, and the worker deserves his wages, talking about the preaching and the teaching of the elders at the time, and to at this point not necessarily holding on to things, but allowing them to preach freely the gospel. And then he gives some specific other requests at the tail end of this letter about the sins of some men are obvious, reaching the place of judgment ahead of them. The sins of others trail behind them. In the same way, good deeds are obvious, and even those that are not cannot be hidden. So sins do get exposed, Paul is saying here, but also good deeds get exposed too. And so as a church body, as we're working and helping each other, I think following Paul's guidelines here on how to interact with each other, from age differences, and might be situations in life where things are different for widows, gives us great direction here. And so I hope you enjoy this quick summary. There's a lot really to cover. It's hard to get into the details of it, but 1 Timothy chapter 5 gives us some great examples of how to interact with each other. Hey, I pray that you have a blessed Thanksgiving Day, and look forward to seeing you soon, Lord willing. Take care.